Hello YouTubers, I hope you enjoyed the show today. Today's the new dragontail test match post Justice Hunters. Yep, we have just got this announced and it's coming out in August. Now the finish there was a thing that got deleted, but I still think now that's back. Hopefully that's back and fixed now. It's just taking a while to. So we're gonna search with the dragontail Kana. And we search, and then we get a fusion, then we get another fusion, reset the fusion spell, set the trap, so, loop one back, yep, vanish, add one back, yep, set another trap, set a spell, and we shuffle back, and then draw one card, yep, yep, and then set another card. So this deck loves to. The idea of this deck is the monster search the monster themselves, but then the spell, when they be fusion, they get the spells by setting them up, so they kind of do that job for you. And we just done our fusion again. So we can keep doing fusions as long as we like. We just keep setting up our back row. One comes back. And then we fusion summon. We search, then we fusion summon. Then we search. We set another card. Monster reborn. He vanishes another one. We get another search. He vanishes the whole entire field. We bounce, then we pop. And then we get another one back from the grave, and then we get to get a draw. Then we summon one and part. Then we summon link and pass. We search one. He special summons one because he searches it. Yep. And he summons the soul. And then he will make a few synchron. We try and he vanishes one from his graveyard. Then he vanishes my monster. Then we draw two. Fuse summon both my monsters. Equip one. Attack with for 58 damage. Then we pass. Then he crashes, then he attacks. Quite simple. Then it's against ice barrier. We do our search first. We summon, and he does effect Vader. They set 2 pass. He gets another search. He discards the card. Discards the one that searches. Then he summon Lost Connection. I think he couldn't search the card he needed to give out 2 monsters. He knew I was going to make a fusion or I was going to bounce his monster with two disruptions. So that says the deck doesn't need to do very much. This is against Riker. But this is a weird version of it. But maybe it's just his first time playing the deck. So maybe it's just somebody who hasn't played League. Just pick up the cards and build a deck, but doesn't realise you need synergy with your whole entire deck. Yeah. Then we equip one. We search one. We play a fusion spell. Yep. We pop the continuous spell, do another search, and then we actually take his monster and win the game that way. See, so it's very easy to OTK Oso in this deck. Oso. But this is what I'm saying. Against this deck, it's really hard against Razor Makazuki. Because yes, we managed to fusion summon on his turn. That's the cool thing about this deck. You can fuse summon on opponent's turn, like Tier. But with Tier, you have to have a specific card. This deck, you have to have a specific card too. But at least you can get back your resources. He makes Dual Drive. We bring our monster back because he had a monster effect. And then he tributes the off, makes Detonator, gets a Tyro, summons a Suki monster from the deck, and set one pass. Then he negates effects. We have to go in battle. We got rid of one of them, but we couldn't get rid of both. Then he just goes to game from here. We try and negate it, but he negates it with a trap. Then he brings it just back. Then he just kills me for game. Yep. Then the final game is against D&D. Yeah. It's against D&D. I'm not going to show that counter for everyone because I count for everyone.
Your Wi-Fi name or password has changed. To update your Wi-Fi information, go to the Alexa app.
Oh. So he does the normal DD stuff and stuff. Yeah, and he makes King Caesar enact DD, he makes another exceed, then he passes, yep. Now, we did manage to beat this ball, surprisingly. We just had to disrupt it very well. He imperms me. Oh yeah, we lost. So we lost that one. Yeah. But we saw the win, so this is the dragontail. Now, it says it's dragontail, but it's mainly more spellcasters to be dragontail. So there's so the level 4s. So this one searches any dragontail monster from deck to hand, and then all of them say you can set all the dragontail spells and traps from the deck, which is quite cool. This one searches monsters. This is your fusion monster, can set you up for any fusion, which is quite handy. This one can do the same also, but also negates one card effect, which is quite cool. Then you got these two here. One pops monsters, one pops spells, which is quite. The Magistus engine is just to carry this engine a little bit more, but it's a very small engine. It does more fusions and makes you do more, so it makes it a bit more consistent. But you can get to this one. This just searches any dragontail monster from deck to hand. It also can do fusion some, which is quite cool. This does pop. It's like a branded fusion, but not at home, so you could basically have to do it from your hand, which is quite cool. Got these also can be quite good. This is just another fusion, which is quite cool. Then loads of one-offs. Jobs, you don't play too many. Again, you want resources to fusion summon, then you can bring back for the next turn. Then we play one each of the dragontail trap, because you can set them up, and they can get themselves back into the deck, which is quite handy to say the least, which is quite cool. One can pop one. One can negate monster effects, which is quite handy. It can bounce stuff and bounce stuff, which is quite cool. And then we got this one can bring back your sources. So this can bring like your hand traps or your monsters and stuff, which is quite cool. Yep. And then this can pop one card in the field, which is quite handy. And yes, this can bring itself back, but the advantages on the lead field, so. And then you got this. We don't use some of this very often, but it's good to have just in case. It's just equipped and stuff, as one of the games you saw earlier, so which is quite cool. Yep. So this deck's not coming out till August, but there's a bit of an issue with Canary at the moment, just updating the names and stuff, so they might not be called Dragontail at the end and stuff, so So, okay, I hope you enjoyed about the show today. Subscribe, watch all. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Yep. I done quite well at the sneak this weekend. I got 2 all. I also won a playmat, and I got the QCR pool, which is good. Which is the link 5 for Malice stuff, but I won't be using it for that. I'll be using it for Mephistopheles. I know I'm going to be using it for Mephistopheles. I know that seems a little bit strange, but hey, if it works, it works. Quite cool. So okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed the show today. Subscribe, watch all. Peace, everyone. Wish people luck for the YCS proceed on the weekend. So, got 12 dance, yeah. Okay, I hope you enjoyed my show. Peace, everyone. Good luck on doing everyone.